Ladies and gentlemen, on now to our second bout here at NFA 11. Please welcome, making his way to the blue corner, Antoine Williams.
Antoine Williams coming from Lee's Summit up in the Kansas City area. Product of the Glory, I guess you could call them, group of fighters. They've got 3 gyms up there, and he's coming out of the Lee's Summit. He's kind of more of a kickboxer. And the one thing I do know is that these guys are pretty well-rounded. They have a very heavy cage wrestling influence. I think that's kind of like a James Krause thing, that really wear your opponent down and you got to be in better shape than your opponent. That's what they kind of go for. So, him being a kickboxer with that kind of training, this should be a pretty exciting fight for Williams here.
Tough room, great coaches, good with volume striking. If you watch mitt work out of anybody that's doing anything out of Glory, it's very fun to watch, very fluid.
Super busy, yeah. And, he said he wants to keep this fight standing. And I look for that to be the key here, is to keep this fight standing. But again, like we said up at Glory, they're very well-rounded. He put the pressure on the cage, disengage, so do a little clinch wrestling, all that stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent, making his way to the red corner, Prater.
All right, and Prater coming to us out of Ramsey Fitness Center in Vandalia, Illinois. Currently sporting an 0-1 record, but you talk about wanting to keep the fight standing for Antoine. This guy's going to be looking to wrestle most likely, because here he is. He's got a big wrestling background, high school wrestling 4 years, state qualifier 3. Says his 3 keys to victory is going to be his mindset, his hard work, and his heart. But anytime I see anybody with this kind of wrestling background here, especially in the early type fights, this would be his second amateur fight, I expect him to try and tie up, get a body lock, at least get it to the mat and try and wear him down, especially as he looks to be the shorter fighter of the two. He lost a decision the last time out, so it's, once you have that first go around and you've gone the distance, you kind of get to see where your cardio is going to be, what you need to work on. That's a good learning experience here. So I think he's going to be bringing in some new tools tonight, but definitely looking for the takedown.
Yeah, I'm excited for this fight. These guys are similarly built. He might be a little bit shorter, kind of lacking on the reach a little bit, but that's kind of his game plan. He's going to, like you said, want to get it on the ground and get him down.
Well, it's always good when you can get your first decision out at your first fight.
Fight phase. This contest is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the NFA featherweight division. Brought to you tonight by Sub-Zero Cryotherapy. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This kickboxer stands 6 foot tall, weighing in 143.8 pounds. He holds an 0-1 amateur record, representing Glory MMA and Fitness. Fighting out of Lee's Summit, Missouri, Antoine Williams. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, is a mixed martial artist standing 5'9", weighing in 140.2 pounds. He also holds an 0-1 amateur record, representing Ramsey Fitness, and fighting out of Vandalia, Illinois, Prater. Your referee, Tim Francis.
Well, welcome live on pay-per-view. Our first fight on the pay-per-view is a featherweight challenge, 3 rounds.
Here we go, boys.
And
fight
we
number
are
2.
off. We
Touch
are
of
off
the
on the
gloves.
pay-per-view.
Nice
leg
outside leg kick right there.
Yeah, you're right. Cutter looks a little hesitant with the striking. A little gun shy.
Nice leg check into a left hook. Well, you see
nice
Antoine
switch shot off of that.
Yeah, what you see Antoine doing, he does switch that stance a whole lot.
Yeah, Antoine he looks more confident in the striking.
He's controlling the range here too, backing him up and being the longer guy. It's definitely at his advantage to keep it going this way.
Ooh, good right hook.
Short little check hook right there. Ooh! Head kick touched him. And there's that takedown.
Nice drive.
Bounce and go
Nice
on the
drive.
ground. But as you see, Antoine Williams right back to his feet, getting right back up. Good defense.
And that's the worst thing you want to have happen whenever you take someone down. It's for them to stand right back up and break your heart like that.
Takes a lot of energy, too.
Yeah, but what's kind of the person who I think is probably the best with takedown defense and then getting up is longtime friend Sean Woodson, who happens to fight next week in the UFC. The way that he's built is it's hard to get him down, and then it's hard to keep him down. Jordan, you train with him more than anybody, so you know.
Yeah, these tall guys, when they can get up so quick and their hips are so high off the ground that even if you try and pick them up, their toes are still touching it. It's just hard to deal with here, and that's what he's doing. He's climbing his ladder now, trying to get him back down. He's doing a good job of wearing on him a bit, but this is taxing him a little bit more than it is actually Williams.
I would have rather him, when he had him from behind and holding him, I'd rather him just slam some knees in the back of those legs.
Well, after that first fight, I wish you would have picked him up and did a back suplex.
Yeah.
So here's
some Brock Lesnar stuff.
Say that'd have been tough because his hands weren't locked together here. He's doing a good job of getting this underhook, fighting that wrist.
Trying to ankle pick there.
I'm not a big fan of the ankle pick like that. I feel like there's not a good grip, especially, I mean, it's a little early, but especially like later in the fight, you get a little sweaty.
Well, and with a tall guy like that, you got to be careful. You do that ankle pick, you could fall into a dangerous spot with how long his legs are.
Very good defense there from Williams.
Uh-oh, there we go.
Oh, big right hand off that slip.
Yep.
He made it count.
Yeah, see, he seems a little gun-shy, but every time Williams throws a strike,
yeah, he's been tagged a couple times.
Yeah, he's flinching.
Just about 30 seconds left.
He's using that length right there. It's open for an inside leg kick, though.
Yeah, being in the open stance, though, I like that quick cross. Use that as like a jab.
Ooh, shin on shin. Those are always fun.
I hear Antoine Williams' corner yelling.
Oh, that tagged right on the chin.
Yelling low rider. That's that calf kick. Ooh, good body shot.
Nice take.
Right to a takedown. This
that
is
could
a
have won
close
the round. That could have won the round
this
right there.
This is a close round. I got to give it to Williams. I think he dominated. I think he won the stand-up exchanges, and the fight was 75% standing up. I got to give it to him for the first round, but that was a really good takedown at the end there, and I think it's going to really give Prater some confidence.
Yeah, the takedown there was good because those body kicks, that's the problem with them with the wrestlers. They'll just catch them, and then you basically give them a single leg, or if they just keep sprinting forward, it's a nice double leg. But Williams, he got right back up on the takedown attempt, controlled the range, landed a few of those roundhouse kicks from southpaw on him. A few of them were hitting on the body there. I look for him to start attacking that calf like you were saying, Adam. But there when it slowed down, that's when the chess game started there because that initial burst was gone. And as they were reading, it seemed like Williams was scoring a bit more. But Prater, he landed a couple right hands just sneaking in there and was sneaking in for some takedowns there. So if Williams overcommits on a strike, he's going to end up on his back if he's not careful.
And we compliment Williams on getting up. But if you take him down, he gets up, take him down, gets up, you're still winning with the takedowns. It's just a little bit taxing and kind of monotonous and repetitive.
Like we talk about, we don't know how the judges are scoring. That could have won him the round. You never know.
Look at the crowd here, guys. This place is sold out.
Packed, yeah.
Other places advertise as sold out, and I know you can go online and buy about 400 tickets.
Well, this is our homecoming. We are back in Arnold, Missouri.
Ooh, nice inside leg kick.
Nice. That calf, yeah, he's beating that calf up.
What's crazy, though, is Williams' corner was the one yelling for it. Ooh, nice check left hook. Williamson's got a quick, slick little check left hook. Not a lot of power on it, but it definitely stops the momentum from coming forward.
We're both hunting the calves now.
I say calf kicks are hard to train for. You can train for them, but they can be difficult. Ooh,
what I like to see is I like to see Williams throw that, jab cross with a kick right behind the cross, so it almost comes simultaneously.
Prater's starting to look a little more comfortable striking right now.
He is. He's targeted that calf a few times
nice
in this
cross.
round already.
Williams looking down at that body. I don't know, could be just a fake, though.
Got a little bit of blood out of Williams' mouth.
Catch. Oh.
Kind of a weird exchange.
Yeah. Worried about the ankle there for a second, but he seems fine.
Really settling in here. This is kind of turning into a really good back and forth.
This is a great fight.
Williams might be going for that head kick a little too often, going to the will one too much. Oh, that would have been nice if it would have landed.
Mouthpiece falls out. He just, you don't need water, throw it in.
Little patty cake by the taller fighter, Williams. There
Rocked
we
him a
go.
little
There
bit.
we go.
Right on that body lock. Williams a little gun shot
This is
now.
where I want to see some knees to the back of the legs until you can get them down. Make them pay.
It looks like he's got his hands locked, breaks a grip. No, he's got a kind of a lap
Still
grip.
really hard to do on
Score
those
here.
guys that are that tall.
Score here. That's what you need. You need to beat up them legs. Score here. Nice switch.
Switches to a single. Now he's got to basically try to run that pipe, but he's got double
Tall
unders right there,
fighter
so it's
too,
going to be
yeah.
hard.
Tall fighter, too.
He's cut open, though. See him bleeding all over him?
Yeah. Well, he was bleeding out of his mouth earlier. I wonder if it's the same situation. I can't tell.
Williams doing a good job of
good
getting
knee.
those underhooks back.
Still open for
He's
some-
going to have to be careful separating here. There we go.
There. I think Prater's definitely getting some confidence here, though. This is a good round for him.
Much better round for him here. I think this one might have even been his round.
I agree with you. I mean,
Yeah, I got to go with Prater on that
Yeah.
round, guys.
I think we're 1-1.
Yeah, I think Williams has the first round, Prater has the second round. This has turned out to be a great fight.
as I always say, we're not paid to judge, but we're paid to give our opinion, and we have it going 1-1. So I think obviously Prater made the best adjustments, both sides coming in. I feel like Williams slowed down quite a bit in his output. Maybe if he can pick that output back up, score some more points, maybe keep Prater off of him. Because he has to keep Prater. If Prater gets a hold of him, that's where Prater wants to be.
Yeah, and Prater's doing a good job of even targeting his calf on his right leg. Landed a couple little higher, and I think that might have been what slowed him down a bit. But Prater early on got the respect and the striking from him, and that's what changed it to me.
Well, I don't think he thought Prater would stand with him. And he came in, he landed some good sneaky shots in there, and he looked a lot more comfortable standing.
I think ideally Prater did one on the ground early, but when he realized how much he was going to have to work for it, he found the striking to be more comfortable. And actually, he'll grow from this fight more than probably what he expected to.
Yeah, these guys are chatting it up. They're having a good time.
Yeah, there's definitely respect there. They're both joking around, and they've earned each other's respect, which is always good.
Ooh, nice body kick right there.
Oh, looks like we got the tempo picked up. Here they go. Oh,
Right hand over the top lands for Prater. Ooh, that hurt both
that
of
hurt.
them.
Yeah.
That hurt me.
Yeah. Shin on shin, bone on bone. Never good. Is it me or is Williams not throwing with as much devastation as he was earlier?
Well, so I don't think Williams hits extremely hard. If you just watch the way that he fights, and a lot of those guys up at Glory, they go for more volume and then sit on a solid shot. He's not really getting a combo off to really sit on a hard shot. He's got a good check hook on that left hand. A nice kick right there, landing.
Ran right into it.
But if he would sit down on like that cross right there, if he would have sat down on that a little bit more, nice body shot. Here he's just picking shots.
Yeah, I feel like if he would put more strength in that, he could possibly, hurt Prater or finish the fight.
Absolutely, but again, that's just not necessarily style. They want to, they throw 5 or 6 punches, and then fifth and sixth is when they really drop a little bit more pop on there.
Punches and bunches. Classic
Absolutely,
saying.
yeah.
Yep. Well, the second half of the round is a little bit slower.
I think he's trying to set up the head kick because he keeps trying to look like he's looking low.
He's landed those front teep kicks,
nice.
front and rear leg a couple times. One to the face earlier.
Prater every now and then comes in with a sneaky. He just comes in with explosions out of nowhere, but you think he's going to go for a shot. Instead, he's hitting him in the face.
Ooh, great body shot there.
It's a close fight. We are down to our last 60 seconds.
Nice left hand by Williams. Landed solid right off the counter.
Oh, he dropped him. That's an answer back for you, Adam.
That is. Just a minute left right now, and Prater's on top.
And that's a clean knockdown.
Wow.
That was a clean knockdown. That could have given him this fight.
In the dominant position.
Yeah,
here,
he's on
too.
top. He's going to go for the finish, looks like. Needs to be careful, though. Doesn't want to be stupid.
Yeah, you don't want to get too carried away here. You've earned it. Yep, there you go. Those little short punches there.
30 seconds. Francis looking closely. Needs to get some separation here. goes pushing the head down.
Yeah, Williams, I think he's going to run out of time.
Williams may not be 100% sure where he's at. That was flush.
That was good, yeah.
And that was a legit drop. That was not a slip.
And he landed that punch a few times earlier, just not to that degree.
I personally think that won Prater the fight.
Yeah, I agree. I think that last, let's just say 40 seconds, won Prater that fight.
Very good fight from both guys.
It was good.
That was a very good fight, yes.
Let's check out the replay here from that action-packed fight. Right hook, left hand coming in.
There it was.
That overhand left just glanced across that chin.
Hit him just perfectly on the button.
It's all going to come down to that second round, how that was scored.
Oof.
I think, to be honest with you, I think it was that last 40 seconds which determined the fight.
Yeah, I mean it was a close round. I think Williams was winning, but I mean he got hit with a left flush. He went down. I give that to Prater. I mean, because that escalates the damage and significant shots.
Yeah, and just the dominant position there, right as it ended. If you end the fight in a dominant position, that should pretty much give you the round in most cases. But if I was looking at the first round, I would say Williams got the first round. The second round was close. I would give it a little bit more probably to Prater, but I've been wrong before.
Absolutely.
And third round, Williams was coasting there for a bit, and then Prater was just like, he got in, landed that one shot, and that changed it all, and that was definitely his round there. Neither of these guys are listed with a win, and they were very polished. It just kind of just shows you the talent level that's going on right now.
Oh, we talk about that every pay-per-view.
They were calm, casual, talking to each other in between rounds.
Yeah, we talk about every pay-per-view, how trained these fighters are these days, even at the amateur level.
Oh. Mike England with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Tim Francis. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. And all 3 judges score this bout 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision, Conor Prater.
It's like Williams was clapping. I think he knew he lost that one.
Yeah, that one kind of went the way we thought.